Live, man. We back live, and we definitely live earlier than ever before. Shout out to the people, man. Shout out to the folks that joined the stream last night. We was just vibing, talking, man. I'm back this morning. Early bird gets the worm is the concept of the video, man. You gotta be prepped. You gotta be prepared out here to, you know, tackle the day, tackle the world each and every morning. So I typically get up at 5 a.m. Um, try to go for a run, a walk. I'm getting back in the gym, man. So, just trying to live a healthier lifestyle, trying to stay fit, especially as we're getting older, man. And I think young men should naturally have a routine of being in the gym, getting physically fit, maintaining health, eating the right things, staying in shape, things of that sort, man. So comment down below if you work out. I'm not sure who's going to join this morning. I think I'm just going to continue to experiment with going live at different times of the day because we tend to capture different demographics and different geographics of people. So yeah, man, comment down below where you're from as you come into the stream, like the stream, and then subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But I believe if you're on my side of things, in terms of stateside, you're probably either still asleep or you're just now waking up to get things started for the day. I know for a lot of y'all it's Friday, so uh, let's see what the people say, man. Let's see what the people say. The YouTube algorithm has been doing a better job of pushing my content out more. I got a few other channels that I tend to log into, and then I see videos from this channel pop up in the timelines, pop up in the feed. So initially it wasn't happening for me like that. My streams weren't even showing up in timelines, but now they are. So I think my streams are getting a whole lot more views. So, that's a good thing. Slowly but surely, we hit the mark of 485 subs. So we're gonna keep grinding out. Sub to the channel, help me get to 500 as soon as possible. Obviously, we're trying to hit that 1,000 mark. I don't think it'll take too long to get there, to be honest, especially at the rate that I'm uploading content and doing these live streams. I would say maybe, I don't know, 30 more days, maybe 30 more days until I get to 1,000. But I appreciate folks who are subscribed. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not. We got Arsal Rostai in the building, man. Thank you for liking the stream. Sub to the channel, sub to the channel. Let's get to 500 subs. We got 8 people in here right now. It's 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure what y'all are doing, but comment down below what y'all are doing this Friday morning, because I know for some of y'all either asleep, it's nighttime for y'all, or y'all getting ready to go to work. So comment down below, man. Comment down below. Arsal Rostai just put a whole bunch of emojis in the chat. Early birds get the worm. You got to be able to be out here waking up early. You can't be you can't be like these people that just sleep in all the time, man. Get to it, stay hungry, stay motivated, stay encouraged. And my whole perspective is like when you wake up super early, uh, you're ahead of like half of the world. You're able to get your work done. You're able to, you know, pretty much eliminate a lot of your to-do list before the world. So, when I work in corporate, the first thing I ask is how early can we come in? Because I'm a 7 a.m. start type of guy. I don't like starting at 8 a.m. or 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. when a lot of these other guys start, because I don't want to be on your same playing field. You always have the advantage when you wake up earlier. And then think about it. If you're getting off at 3 or 4 p.m., people typically get off at 5. They got to sit in traffic for an hour, so they're making it home about 6 o'clock. You're already ahead of the game. So we got Barar Goaded. Shout out to him. Subscribe to the channel, man. Be sure to like the stream as you guys come in. We got Prince Gameo. Can you cancel my exams? I wish, man. School sucked. We got Lucas Collins, man. Shout out to Lucas Collins, man. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, y'all, if y'all aren't subscribed already. Like the stream too. We got Hassan in the building, man. Hassan. Seems like Hassan got a lot of free time because Hassan is always, always in the streams, man. Much love to Hassan, man. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Lucas, Prince, Barrere, all these guys who are new to the channel. Hassan, I already know you subscribed. I already know you like the video, man. So, man, Hassan, you may become a moderator, bro. You may become a moderator because you always in the streams, but I don't know if you would even know what to do with that power because you so young. You probably be very reckless with it. I don't know, man. I don't know. But comment down below what y'all are doing, man. Comment down below. We got KA or KAK attack. Hey, brother, first time watching. Watching from Australia. God bless you, man. God bless all of y'all as y'all start y'all's days. Y'all start y'all's mornings as y'all going into the weekend, man. My birthday this weekend, so, you know, I don't really do too much for birthdays. I try to keep it cool. I try to keep it seamless. I don't do all the rah-rah stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, as a present to me, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to my channel as a birthday gift or a birthday present. Be sure to like the stream as well. But yeah, man, you know, cook some good steaks and chill and hang out. That's my expectation. I'm getting old, man. Getting old. Shout out to Lucas for subscribing. Shout out to Dave. He subbed. Appreciate the birthday, the happy birthday. Shout out to Lucas. We got Diddler in the building. He said, can I send you some chicken on your birthday? Everything is welcome, man. I don't think you can't super chat or send any donations on this channel currently because I'm not part of the YouTube partner program. So, I mean, you can cash at me, bro. Hassan says, happy birthday. I appreciate that, bro. Subscribe to you. Hope you have a terrific birthday, mate. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know, we're trying to hit 500 subscribers as quickly as possible. So, you know, you guys subbing to the channel are definitely contributing to that. So much love to y'all. Dave says my birthday's on Saturday. Happy early birthday, man. Your birthday's tomorrow, bro. My birthday's on Sunday. I can host a party for you. He's talking about a Diddy party. Nah, we good, bro. We good. You can keep the baby oil. He said, imagine you sent him sending you 100. That'd be a blessing. Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Hopefully y'all taking advantage of the day, the morning. You know, I titled this video, Early Bird Gets the Worm. As I was emphasizing in the beginning of the video, it's all about staying ahead of the game, man, staying ahead of the curve. Think about it. When you're up early, there's so many things you're already knocking off your to-do list, and then the rest of the world is asleep. So you're naturally got a head start. I woke up at, 6 a.m. today. You know, typically leading into Fridays, I try to get a little bit more sleep. But me, I usually wake up at 5 a.m., you know, try to get physically fit, stay active, and then, you know, do my best to check my emails and knock things out after that. So I hope you get millions of subscribers. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I appreciate that. Speaking it into existence. We got nobody just joined the chat, says, wait. Peace out, Dave. Dave gotta go. He says, are you in? Nah, I'm out. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the stream. I see a lot of newcomers here. A lot of people I've never seen before, man. Shout out to y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications like nobody said. We got Norm All Name says hi. Shout out. We got a few people in here from Australia. Shout out to y'all, man. Welcome, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe, activate the notification bell to watch more enjoyable content. See, that's the type of messaging we need in the chat as moderators. If you want to be a moderator, you need to be saying what nobody's saying, man. Push the platform, you know, ban people that are doing a lot of recklessness in the chat, put them in timeout, and all that good stuff. We've had 3 people from Australia join the stream, so shout out to y'all, man. Said we trolling Aussie. 9:26 p.m. in Australia. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. That's crazy. 10:26 p.m. in Victoria. Okay. 12:26 in Morocco. He said Donald Trump is king. Nah, Jesus is king, man. Jesus is king. We got Reb Scale in the building. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. We got Belize checking in, man. Belize. Shout out to Belize, man. We got Wes Skiles in the building, man. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Yes, true, true. Reb Scale says, Jesus is Lord. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. We got Light Bright in the building, man. It's good to see all these new faces. That's why I like going live at random times throughout the day, because we get people from all over the globe. We've had more people from Australia in this stream than ever before. We had like 4 people pop in from Australia. I'm in WA, it's 7:27. I don't know what that is. God bless you all. Christ is the King of Kings. No more sipping for me. So nobody's been sipping, drinking that drink all night. Wes Kyle says, step out of that boat and look up to Jesus. Facts. Facts. You know, step out in faith, be encouraged through the Holy Spirit. God is good all the time. Step it up in here. Double tap your screen to like. It's free to like and subscribe. Help the algorithms. I appreciate that, man. Nobody, see, that's why you need, I'm gonna make you a moderator, man. Just make sure to join the streams as frequently as you can. You know, if I were to say I had a scheduled time to go live, man, I know you guys are in Australia, so y'all may not be able to catch it. Like you said, it's 9 p.m. y'all's time now, but I typically go live Monday through Friday, 8 p.m., 7 to 8 p.m. during that range, Eastern Standard Time. We're in Florida, so it's Eastern Time. Light Bright says, what city are you in? I'm in Orlando, Florida. Norm All Name says, I'm more into God than prophets. As you should be. You should be into God more so than prophets, man. But prophets kind of point back to the Lord our God, you know. If you're talking about prophets of the world, I don't really believe too many of them, you know. But if we're talking about, you know, biblical prophets, you know, these are all folks who were tutored, you know. They were colleged under the Lord in some shape, form, or fashion. So there's a reason why there's books of the Bible written on them. Hassan, gotta go do homework, man. Peace out, Hassan. My wife lives in Windermere. Okay. That's cool. Where do you live? Your wife's in Windermere and you're in a different place? Yeah. All right, we got 2 moderators on the channel now. I made nobody a moderator, man. Just encouraging people, man. We got, encouraging people to subscribe and like the video. Swapna Barrow is in the stream, says hi. Nobody said I fell asleep. Norm All Name, see you in my dreams. I've been in Belize for a year, at peace with God. What do they call it? To where people go, I don't know why the word isn't coming to my mind right now. So you saying y'all separated, or you're on your own? Oh, he's a narcissistic wife. Okay. I feel your pain, buddy. I know where you're coming from. I know where you're coming from. Oh, sabbatical. Facts. Okay, I will be nice. Yeah. You got to play fair in the stream, man. You got to play fair. Swapna Barrow, you're my favorite YouTuber. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. You know, hopefully God takes this platform to particular height so I can talk to the people, talk to the masses. You know, I just want to be effective. That's really it. You know, I give God all the glory. Because through my trials and tribulations, this is where it has put me, man. This is where it's put me in terms of just understanding that, you know, we go through certain things so that we can relay and share our messages with other people, to give them comfort and obviously point back to the Lord our God. He said it's chill here anyway. Frank Holla, we got a troll in the comments, says, has any black person ever done anything wrong? Has any white person done anything wrong? Has any, you know, Asian person done anything wrong? I don't know. The world is full of evil people, man. Let's use some common sense. I used to work at Universal. Shout out to Universal, man. Universal, we've been attending Universal City Walk a lot more recently. It's cool just to vibe out, but you know, it's definitely a place where a lot of people tend to, you know, get a little bit too excited, to say the least. It's funny how there's a lot of these police body cam videos that go viral. You see a lot of them from Florida and you see a lot of them from Universal, to where people get way too drunk. They just do too much. You know what I'm saying? We got Cinnamon Engenhart. What we discussing? Man, we've been discussing life in general, but obviously I titled the video Early Bird Gets the Worm. So we were talking about waking up early, prioritizing your day, staying ahead of the curve, and understanding that, you know, it's all about self-growth. It's all about being the best person possible, you know, mentally, physically, spiritually, all of that, man. I don't have any wood to knock on. A successful man is one who can lay a firm foundation with the bricks others have thrown at him. Facts. That's a fire quote right there, man. That's a fire quote right there. Exactly. You know, people are always going to throw rocks, but how do you respond? How do you respond? A lot of people let it tear themselves down. A lot of people let it build themselves up. So be the one that lets it build you up. You got to have tough skin in today's day and age, man. I always emphasize, in today's day and age, people are so sensitive. They get offended by anything and everything. We got I Can't Bro in the chat, man. Shout out to I Can't Bro. If you're new to the stream, be sure to like the stream. Double tap the screen is a quick and easy way to like the video. And subscribe to the channel, man. Get me to 500 subscribers for my birthday, man. My birthday present. Subscribe to the channel, man. We got Cars for You. Hello, shout out to Cars for You. Nobody says self-love. Facts. You gotta love yourself, man. And it's crazy how, like, in an indirect way, people don't understand that they don't love themselves. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's giving a majority of your time to other people, not taking care of your health, not staying focused on the plan and purpose. Like, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself, spend time on yourself, spend time in your own thoughts, things of that sort. Yeah, shout out to Nobody. Says, step it up in here. Double tap your screen to like. It's free to like and subscribe. Help the algorithm. All right, we have KAK Attack 96. Says, for real, man, everyone gets so offended about everything and then they cancel it so nobody can enjoy it. That's a fact. That's a fact. Cars for You, when is your birthday? My birthday's on Sunday. Jesse North, hi, please give me a big shout out. Shout out to Jesse North, man. Be sure to like the stream and subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of new faces in here, man. And just to give y'all insight into this channel, man, this channel is all about encouragement, upliftment through, you know, analyzing the world, through sharing faith, talking about trials and tribulations. Additionally, psychology and philosophy, man, the human mind, outlook on life, and, you know, how we should respond as people. So, you know, check out my shorts, check out my long form videos. I tend to talk about various topics, right? I started to kind of diversify it in terms of the atmosphere or the playing field in the day and age we live in. Additionally, obviously talking about Jesus Christ, talking about faith. So we got Mr. Mathuka 6791 says, what's up, Fabian? Shout out to Mr. Mathuka. Much love, man. Be sure to like the stream as y'all come in. You been to the new park that opened? Nah. What's the new park that opened? Cars for You says, just subbed. I hope you make it big. Love. Much love, man. You know, it's God's plan. Mr. Mathuka said, bro, what up? What up, man? We've been live for 20 minutes. We got one person in the stream. We got 13 people that have liked this stream. Be sure to like the stream if you haven't already. And subscribe to the channel. It's 7:37 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on my side of things. He said, can I ask a question? It's a rapper question. Yeah, subscribe to the channel and like the stream, and you can ask your question, bro. Lucas Collins, I'm back. Shout out to Lucas. Come on down to Belize and chill sometime, bro. Okay, man. Belize is a place that people tend to talk about a lot. So, obviously there's a lot of good things out there, if that's the case, you know what I'm saying? So, very chill. He said King Von or FBG Duck. Man, to be honest, like, I've stepped away from listening to secular music, man. I don't really listen to rap, hip hop, like stuff, especially the modern day era rap is just garbage, it's trash. All it promotes is violence, self-destruction, and hate. So, both of those guys were talented. You know what I'm saying? Both of those guys were very talented. I'm not going to pick a side. But, unfortunately, both of those guys have passed, which is the exact, ties into exactly what they promoted. You know what I'm saying? A lot of violence, a lot of destruction. So, RIP to both of those gentlemen. May God rest their soul, you know what I mean? So may God have mercy on their soul as well. West Kyle says, very chill. Yeah. Yamota's favorite says, don't love your job, job your love. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. That was deeper than one can really tell off rip. Mr. Mathuka says, as a Buddhist, I agree because people die a lot. Thank you for doing a good job. I'm a sub to you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I got my channel yesterday. So what, you made a channel? You made a new channel to upload content to, or what are you talking about, man? A lot of people have been getting on here talking about they want to create content. I advise that, man. Get a YouTube channel and just make content. Find a lane or avenue that you like and speak on things. If you want to be like me in certain parts and not be like me, but, use the format in which I go live and just talk about general topics, do that, because going live is a quick and easy way to generate brand awareness, to talk to people in real time, and to build your following very quickly. Going live is a good idea. A lot of people talk about they do gaming. A lot of people talk like they want to do reaction content. They want to live stream on Twitch or Kick. So we're in the era of creating content, and creating content is a very easy way to establish a business. Just make something, upload it into the digital space, and that's the day and age we live in. You're gonna get left behind. You just gotta keep up with some of these things. And I was gonna say trends, but I don't really like following trends, but there's certain things that you have to get with or get lost in. Like people continuously talking about AI this, but we're actually seeing these things happen in real time. Supposedly Walmart had a job freeze. Like I read a headline the other day to where Walmart, I guess their locations across the country are stopping hiring for 3 years or so because, I don't know, they're revamping something particular with AI that has to do with AI. So they're not gonna need a certain part of their job force anymore. I believe it was Walmart. So there are a lot of these companies, these big businesses are, they're seeing where they can maintain overhead and like they're seeing where they can, cut costs is what I meant to say. So you got to think about these things, man. Be self-sufficient in today's time. They don't teach you that in school. They teach you go to college and get a job. Go to college and get a job. But just like Yamota said, don't love your job, job your love. Start focusing on things that actually matter to you, not just things that pay your bills. I'm a content creator. I'm in the UAE. That boy in Dubai. Lucas says, I hate AI. Same. AI is so bad. It's only good if you need answers. Facts. Everybody's Googling everything for AI. Even YouTube has incorporated AI into their YouTube editors and stuff like that. vidIQ has incorporated AI. A lot of these guys incorporated AI. TJ says hi. Shout out to TJ. Subscribe to the channel, like the stream if you haven't already. We got a few new folks in here, man. Be sure to sub to the channel. I guarantee you won't regret it. Dropping content, uplifting and encouraging topics at all times. Let's get to 20 likes on the stream, man. Double tap the screen to give me a like, man. Yeah. Mathuka said, my school is like this. Go to ChatGPT and search for the answer. Now, I do agree that we're in the most resourceful day and age of all time, right? Google things, look things up. It's crazy how we have Google at our fingertips, but people don't like to research. People are dumber than ever before. People don't know how to use common sense. People don't critical think. Do your research on things. In today's day and age, you can scale a business at 20 years old, 18 years old. Why? Because everything is accessible through the internet. It's the digital era. You don't need college anymore. If you're a hard worker, you're driven, you know how to face risk, take chances, you know how to build, you have an established business model. Take advantage of these things, man. We got Snail Edits says hi. Shout out to Snail Edits. Be sure to sub, like the video. We got Mr. Mathuka saying, yeah, but don't overuse it. Yeah, that's anything in life, man. Anything in life you never overuse. Things in moderation, right? Life is moderation. Shout out to y'all, man, taking time to spend with me this morning. We've been live for close to 30 minutes. We got 14 likes on the stream, man. 2 people in the stream is what it's showing from my end, but I think every time these numbers are off because there's way more people commenting versus what's reflecting on the live stream. So I don't know, YouTube needs to get it together. We got TJ says, you look like Travis Scott. Basically you saying I'm look goofy because Travis Scott look goofy. He said, also, I live in the UAE. Cool. I heard the UAE is very strict on like a lot of their guidelines and laws, man. I heard it's very, if you get in trouble out there, it's a problem. And I think you get banned. Like if you get in trouble in UAE, you know, they kick you out. You can never come back. Hope y'all having a good start to y'all's morning or day or evening, wherever y'all are located at in the world. We had a few people from Australia join, and it's like 9:30 or close to 10 o'clock for them. So take advantage of your time. We got Baden Mars says, I'm in trouble. I woke up at 5. Facts. Early bird gets the worm, right? I heard that they might cut UAE limbs, but I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that, buddy. Baden says, I just be clowning on this. Yeah, we know. The whole world is made up of trolls. Everybody clowns, bro. That's why people don't take people serious in life anymore, because nobody know how to be serious. It's a part of the game. It's the name of the game nowadays. It's Troll City, you know what I mean? And everybody is tough. We were talking about this last night on live stream, how people just come on streams and talk tough. Not to say that's you. I know you're not, I know that's not you, Baden, but I think that some people They're keyboard warriors, right? They'll say the most crazy and outlandish things online or in the comment section. But when you see these people in real life, they're not like that. You know what I mean? So it's just a weird thing to me how people, I guess it's a form of therapy for them to where they're able to express themselves online and say what they want, because in real life, they're not allowed to live that reality. So I get it in a certain light, but I think people should keep it cohesive. If you're not gonna be like that in real life, don't try to do that or exert your negative energy in somebody else's comment section. Like a dude came on my stream yesterday talking about, bro, I will beat you up. I could beat you up. And he was dead serious too. It's one thing if you trolling about it, but it's another thing. That's how I can tell that some of these people are just, they're children, they're kids. Because a person with some sense and has a certain caliber of maturity, why are you online talking about you could beat somebody up? Baden said, troll used to mean something more. It's so annoying how gentrified the term has become over the years. Facts. Is his birthday. I don't know about if his birthday. He said, I feel what you're saying. The melting of the normal world and the internet together has been detrimental to both parties. That's a fact. The internet has made people nuts in every dynamic of life. We even talk about dating. I was talking about this, relationships. There's no substance to relationships anymore because everybody thinks you're replaceable. People are swiping left and right on Tinder, all these dating apps, Bumble, Instagram. There's a million people in these girls' DMs. So they're getting messages and they're being fielded from people from all over the world. So think about that. If you always have somebody in your inbox simping for you saying, oh, baby, I love you. I can fly you out to Dubai. They're not gonna, they're gonna be scatterbrained. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be at a point to where they're gonna think that the grass is always greener on the other side. So it's the detriment to society when everybody's on the phone scrolling like this. You have families who sit at the dinner table and everybody has their phone up. Nobody is having conversation about the day. It's just a crazy world we live in, man. Like, people don't even sit down for dinner no more. Families are just destroyed. The nuclear family don't exist. You know, each gender is reporting the highest rate of singleness or solitude. You know what I'm saying? There's no community anymore. Sometimes I just want to get my phone and just get rid of it, man, because I'm tired of scrolling. But it's in our brain now to where we're using the smartphone for everything. Mr. Mathuka, I love helping small content creators. This was once a social playground of nihilistic chaos. Everyone was tough, smart enough to handle it like you. Yeah, some people just can't. Some people just aren't built for it, man. To see the character within people nowadays is crazy. Some people are just delusional, or they're just very soft and sensitive. They're fragile. That's why cancel culture is such a huge thing nowadays, because if you have any type of somewhat conservative viewpoint, or even just any realistic viewpoint, if you're honest, if you're straightforward, if you speak truth, that's condemned in today's day and age. They look at you like an outcast because everybody wants to be socially acceptable. Who cares about being socially acceptable? In this world, this is the last day and time I would want to be socially acceptable, because we live in a clown world. I'm not going to fall in line with clown activity, circus activity. People are clowns, man. That's why I'm trying to break out of the corporate framework, because corporations, you just got to be a yes man, and if you speak your mind, you're condemned. It's like, man, people are bots. Nobody is a self-thinker. They just follow the crowd. I try to spread positivity, but people try to stop me. I try to be a good person to my friends who make fun of my teachers, but they never listen to me. That's life. You got to keep being that guiding light, so to speak. Don't let your fire burn out just because the world around you is cold. you got to keep pressing on because obviously it's within you. It's part of your makeup. God created you as such. You know what I'm saying? So there's few people in the world who will stand up for the things that are right. Don't be a yes man. Dang, we've been live for 35 minutes now. Uh, I don't know. Let's see. I do got to hop on a call in a little bit. So I'm going to take some time to continue fielding any comments, chats. Be sure to like the stream, man. We got 15 likes, so I appreciate everybody who's taking time out to like the video. You can like the stream by double tapping the screen if you haven't already, or if you didn't know that. Also subscribe to the channel, man. Let's get to 500 subscribers as quickly as possible as my birthday present. You know what I'm saying? Much love to all y'all. Yeah, we're gonna keep dropping content. We're gonna keep growing the channel. That's the goal. The goal is to take this to new heights and just see how things turn out, right? But I think it's a blessing to be able to connect with people like, you know, in real time and talk about real life situations. Because I think the world needs more of this, to where people are able to connect and talk about life. And it's even greater because we have people all across the world. You know, we all come from different walks of life, but that shouldn't negate us from coming together on a positive note. So, Lucas says, hi. He said, yo, dude, in my other channel, I only have 269. You have 458 or 6. Yeah, you got to keep grinding, man. You got to keep grinding. It's all a grind. That's all it is, man. It's all about grinding. Stay focused on the grind. That's all it is, y'all. It's funny, every time I wake up, I always like to put the hoodie on, because when I wake up, my house is so cold because I like to keep it on like 70, something along those lines. So it just feels refreshing to just be bundled up in a hoodie, man. I'm a hoodie boy. I love hoodies. I need to get more of them. But and making a good cup of coffee in the morning is always a good way to start the day. He said, I've been posting since 2021. How consistently have you been posting is the question, man. If you're posting once a week, that ain't gonna cut it. You gotta be posting multiple times a day and try to be posting every day. That's how it is in today's day and age. You know, this ain't 2012 or 2014 when YouTube was just rolling out. And I remember that era, man. Back then, it's funny because I started YouTube. I've had like, over the course of my YouTube span, I've had like 4 or 5 channels. And I had a channel back in the day, man, that I used to do parody songs off of, right? I used to parody people's songs. And that channel started to gain traction very quickly. Like, if you look at a lot of the legacy YouTubers, they're like 15, 20 years in the game, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So back then was a different day and age. YouTube paid you more. You were able to, the market wasn't oversaturated. You were able to get an audience fairly quickly. But yeah, same thing happened to me. I forgot my password, and I don't even know that channel. I can't even get into that channel anymore. But nowadays, everybody's on YouTube. So think about it. Posting once a day isn't cutting it anymore. That's why some people post like 4 or 5 different videos in a day. I'm a jacket person. Don't be confused, but I'm a, yeah, Lucas is a kid. We know that, bro. There's a lot of kids in the stream. The problem is in 2023, I forgot my password. I mean, 2016 was the OG era. Yeah, but YouTube came out in like 2012. I was on YouTube when it first came out, man, and it was a foreign concept to a lot of people, but it's interesting because it wasn't foreign to me. But I was just doing a whole bunch of a whole bunch of college kid, because I was in college at that time. I just went to college, I believe, around that time, so it was fairly new. It was fairly new. Vine was going crazy back then. Facts. Vine was it. It's funny because Vine is like TikTok kind of, or something of the sort, because it's just short form content, clip content. Yeah. But shout out to y'all, man, who taking time out to, join the chat, like the stream. We got 4 people in here currently. If you haven't liked already, and subscribe to the channel, man. We're gonna go ahead and make some more coffee. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna keep going live at these random times, man, and just see who joins. This is an easy way to get your watch time up, man. I would recommend streaming. If you wanna grow your channel, well, I think you gotta have, what's the minimum? You have to have 50 subscribers to stream. So you need to start streaming, Mr. Mathuka. Start streaming, man. See, we got another troll in the comments. These are the dummies we were talking about. These are the butt plugs we were talking about just earlier. And as they funnel in, just proving it, always proving why the world is fallen. I've always said college is a waste of time, butt plug. So why would you even ask that? Of course I finished, butt plug. Doesn't mean college is any good. College is a waste of time. I can't stream, I only post shorts. Why can't you go live? Is it because you're underage? Yeah, I think you have to be a certain age requirement to, you gotta be a certain age requirement to stream. That may be it. You may be too young to do it. The world of the trolls. And we also live in a world to where people don't get context either. You have people who just jump into conversations and they talk and they, you know what I'm saying? They don't get context. But in honesty, it's like people just want to get a reaction out of you. Sometimes I entertain it though because it's funny. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I come from the era of, cracking jokes and it's all good. And that's all good. He said you're devoid of intellect. Anyone who comes into a stream without context and just to makes comments to get a rise is devoid of intellect. You know what I'm saying? People try to sound so smart, but you look dumber and you sound dumber than you actually observe. So we got dude, ignore haters. They're always just some 6-year-old kid. Yeah. And if he's not a 6-year-old kid, it's embarrassing, right? If he's a grown man hopping in comments like this, it's all good though. But that's what I'm saying. We live in a clown world. He's a part of the circus. So we've been live for 45 minutes. We got 15 people, that have liked the stream. I appreciate everybody who's taking time out to enjoy the conversation. Be sure to sub to the channel if you haven't already. It's 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time where I'm located. We're definitely gonna take time to keep on doing these lives, man. We're gonna take time to keep doing these lives, uploading content, uplifting, encouraging the people. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. God is good all the time. Be sure to continue maintaining y'all's goals, y'all's aspirations. Stay focused on the prize, and always ensure that you're giving your best effort. You know what I mean? That's why early bird gets the worm. You know what I mean? So continue to stay focused on the mission. And don't fall in line and follow suit with the world. The world tends to not be on, a correct mindset. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's like we got to continue to encourage. People of the world will be of the world, but we know who we belong to, as believers in our Heavenly Father. So understand that there's a certain moral and ethic standard you got to keep, but don't be a nice guy. That's what I always say. People in today's day and age are soft. They try to be nice, but don't be nice, man, because people walk over you, they take advantage of you. Be kind, be respectful, but know how to draw the line and know how to check somebody. Always stand up for yourself, man, and always stand up for injustice. Stand up for other people who don't have the capability to stand up for themselves. So peace, love, prosperity. God bless y'all, man. Sub to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll catch y'all on the next stream. We out.